Before we begin, don't forget to pray for the Prophet and subscribe to the channel to receive every new episode from the series, Geniuses of Islamic Civilization, Minds That Changed the World. I am Muhammad ibn Musa AlKhawarizmy. You may hear my name today, but in reality, you use my ideas every single day without even realizing it. Every phone, every calculator, every computer, and even this video you are watching right now, they all work in a way that started right here, from the mind of a man who believed that numbers were not just symbols, but a language to understand the universe. I was born in Khwarizm, in a distant land covered by deserts and rivers, but from a young age, my heart was attached to one thing: knowledge. I used to watch merchants calculating and see people making mistakes in their accounts, so I always wondered, how can the world progress if the simplest arithmetic operations are this complicated? This question grew within me until I became a young man and decided to travel to Baghdad. Baghdad. If you had seen it in that time, you would have thought the whole world was gathering there. Scientists from everywhere, books, maps, astronomy, philosophy, and there was a place that changed my life forever: the House of Wisdom. There, I wasn't just a student of knowledge. I felt like I was standing in the middle of an endless sea of wisdom. But one thing attracted me more than anything else: numbers. At that time, calculation methods were long, exhausting, and complex. But I heard of a strange system coming from India: simple numbers and a wondrous secret called zero. Yes, zero. People back then didn't understand its value. How can nothing be important? But I saw what they didn't see. I saw that this nothing could change everything. I began to study this system, develop it, and simplify it. Then I realized something even more critical. The problem wasn't just in the numbers, but in the way of thinking itself. People were calculating, but they weren't solving problems. And here, my true journey began. I started looking for a way to turn complex problems into simple steps, step by step, until you reach the solution. And from here, something new was born: algebra. Yes, the science you see today in schools and universities began with a simple idea inside my mind: that we can find the unknown, even if we cannot see it. I used to write equations for long hours, sometimes until the candles went out, and only the sound of the pen remained. But I didn't feel tired, because I was seeing the future. I saw a world where problems are solved quickly and calculations become a universal language. Then I wrote my book, the compendious book on calculation by completion and balancing. And I didn't know that this book would change the world. My ideas spread, and my books traveled to distant lands. Then something happened that I never imagined. The Europeans took my name and turned it into a new word: algorithm. Algorithms. Imagine, my name became the foundation of modern technology. Every app you use, every search operation, every artificial intelligence depends on algorithms. That is, on a very old idea: solve the problem step by step. But believe me, my goal wasn't fame. I simply believed that science is capable of changing the destiny of humanity, and that a nation that reads can never fall. I lived in a time when scientists were the stars of society, and a question was considered the beginning of strength, not the beginning of doubt. That is why I say to you today, do not be afraid of science. Do not be afraid of mathematics, nor of difficult questions. Every great discovery began with a simple question, and every scientist was once a curious child, just like you. Perhaps sitting among you now is a new Khwarizmi, or a scientist who will change the world once again. But first, he must believe in his mind. And in the next episode, I will not tell you about numbers, but about something running inside you right now: blood. About a man who challenged the doctors of his time and discovered a secret inside the human body that remained unknown for centuries. He is Ibn al-Nafis. Was the blood really moving as everyone believed? Or was the truth much greater? Follow us, for what's coming will make you look at your bodies in a complete